might have, you may join us at 3 p.m. into our breakout section. We have that right in their schedule, okay? So I'm just gonna move it right on. Who is first?
Hi, I'd be happy first. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for your time today. My name is Merced Stratton. I will be singing Una Donna 15 anni from Mozart's Così fan tutte. I received my bachelor's in vocal performance, so I'm now getting ready for master's auditions.
Can you spotlight her, please?
Una 15 anni di saper ogni gran moda, dove il diavolo ha la coda, cosa è vere e ma così, di saper le maliziette che innamorano gli amanti. Finger risa, finger piante, inventare bei perché. Finger risa, finger piante, inventare bei perché. De un momento dare tangendo con le pupille parlar con mille, dar sveme a tutti sien belli o bruti, saper nascondersi senza confondersi, senza arrossire, saper mentire per mentire. E corregena dall'alto soglio col posto e voglio farsi ubbidir. E corregena col posto e voglio farsi ubbidir. Porca biancuso, di tal dottrina aveva di spina che sa servir, che sa servir. De un momento dare talcento con le pupille parlar con mille, dar sveme a tutti sien belli o bruti, saper nascondersi senza confondersi, senza arrossire, saper mentire, saper mentire. E corregena dall'altro soglio col posto e voglio farsi ubbidir. E corregina dall'alto soglio farsi ubbidir. E corregina dall'alto soglio col passo e voglio, col passo e voglio. Col passo e voglio farsi ubbidir, sì, farsi ubbidir, sì, farsi ubbidir. Porca biancoso di tal dottrina, viva de spina che sa servir, viva de spina che sa servir, viva de spina che sa servir, che sa servir, che sa servir.
Ulla?
Yeah, bravo. That was such a lively performance. Thank you. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was very lively, and I could tell you that you understood every word that you were singing, and it was very, very lively, and you have a very, very nice voice. One tip because we are four here that can say, one tip would be if you could little bit think about your breathing, so that you would start breathing a little bit earlier, so you would have little bit stronger back when you are in your backside, because I see your waist going a little bit this way when you start, and it should be going this way. So you can think about that and experience something about those things. But nice voice, very pure, very everything. Yeah, just go for it.
Thank you. Christine?
Yes, nice. Thank you. I was very pleased also. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, okay. I haven't said anything yet, so that's why I think that is my microphone there. Yeah, I like too. You have a nice voice. It's coming very freely, but and you are lively and a nice performer. Also, from me, this one tip is sometimes I feel when you sing vocal E, what is very important vocal for the singer, it's a little bit passive, and this little bit stays a little like E.
Spread.
Yeah, you can feel also this, because sometimes you stretch very nicely in this way your instrument. Keep E in the same way. E is long also. That is not dropping to your mouth, but it still stays long and is active. So that is stretching your voice to both sides in vertical way. So that's also what I a little bit suggest you to think when you're singing next time. And always try to get to the note when you start the phrase like this, not da 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 da, na 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 na. Yeah, in this direction, not the da 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 da, not like this.
Okay,
Yeah,
come from the top, not bottom up.
Yes, exactly.
Professor Daniel?
I have very little to say. Your Italian is excellent. You almost sound like a native speaker. If I need to be nitpicking, I would say be careful not to treat the consonants too explosively. So think also always when you sing in Italian, the consonant and the vocals like bone and flesh. So for example, not par cambia gusto, but par cambia gusto. P and A just connected together. K and A connected together. But
Very
excellent.
good. Thank you. So I suggest you speak this entire text about 10, 15 times before you sing. Like I'm talking to you like this, so I'm going to sing like this. So what I'm saying is a singing. So if you say so many times, so like you were talking to your friend, then it will be much more fluent on Italian. Also in Italian, double consonants is very important. If you are not doing properly, it becomes a different meaning. So be careful about that. Also, Professor Ulla talked about breath support. Singing is moving the breath. Therefore, if you don't move your breath, the voice itself cannot move out. So we send our voice like riding a wave, surfing on wave. We send our voice through the breath, top of the breath, always come from top to bottom. This is how our breath, the air is moving. Instead of hitting up the note, you send fast air before the high note before. So that is advice. We like you to start with, at the very beginning, just a few more. We'll let you know if your time runs out, okay? Now, take a deep breath. Think about what we said, there's too much. However, try again.
Thank you.
Una 15 anni di saper ogni gran moda, dove diavolo alla coda, cosa è bene e mal così, di saperli mai siete, che innamorano gli amanti, fingir risa, fingir piante, inventar rime per
stop you. Just this one thing. Pinjerizo, pinjerpiante. You just cut off, like you don't hold on to those notes. You toss it off. Pinjerizo, pinjerpiante. Now pinjerizo, pinjerpiante. In Italian, last syllable is never really long unless there is an accent. So can we just do that? You're gonna laugh and cry. Let me see your crazy personality. You can laugh and cry just like that.
Okay.
Yes, yes, very good. Piante, there is no accent on te, so piante. Now piante, you see, there is no accent. That's the idea. Very, very good. You are so talented and you just improved so much. We love to have you. We have a 3 o'clock, our own Q&A section again. So join us, okay? Thank you so much. You are so good. Now, Miss Gibbs, are you here? Oh, it's Mrs. Stratton.
Hello.
Can we?
Okay.
And you are singing?
Hi, my name is Jacine, and I am going to be singing Odon Fatale by Giuseppe Verdi.
I love your voice.
Thank you very much. Il suo furor mi fece il cielo. Tu che ci fai, si vanne a te. Ti maledico, mia beltà. Versar sul posto il canto, spirito soffrire dovrò. Il mio vita è tanto che cancellare mai non potrà. Ti maledico, oh mia
Okay, wow. Wow, what should I say? Wonderful. You have such a brilliant voice. It's like a jewel.
Thank you very
Really, I hope you know that. Well, we seldom do, but yeah. Yeah, that's a big, big, big piece, and you do it already very, very, very well. And I think you have a very, very good emotional impact in that, and so everything is very, very good. The only thing that, because now I don't know what you'll sound like acoustic in acoustics, you know, we are not in the same room, so the only thing that I think that you could, I can be wrong or right now because I don't hear you live, but I was thinking that maybe if you had a little bit broader feeling here, then your larynx would be a little bit more even, because now I hear in your vibrato sometimes it's a little bit too much, but that can also be only because I hear you through this technique. But I was thinking that maybe if you had a little bit more able here and try to sing like that, it would be it could help your voice to be even more free and even more everything it already is. And the small thing is that try to sing so that your eyes are not in the ceiling all the time. You tend to look for the things up there. It's good when you have 3 balconies in the hall, but you don't need it always.
Yes.
But wonderful. Oh, it was such a treat to hear you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you from me too. Nice. You have a nice voice and big stuff. You're singing really. This is a great aria, really. I don't know. After that, you can sing whatever. if you can sing this. Yeah, I think also that I hear also a little bit this vibrato. I think there's many things what can a little bit calm down this. Also, there's other thing what colleagues said about other things. Also, this phrasing, because there's this aria with the really big phrases, and maybe it's also easier for you if you got some kind of dynamics in your power with this with the phrases. So if you have a very long phrase, you don't start too heavily. So you know what is the main point of the phrase and give the power there. But then you have always the kind of dynamics that it's not the same kind of the same heavy all the time, big phrase and all the time same. Then that's also what maybe gives to your voice that you have to keep it too much and you don't have this kind of flow in there. So you can maybe more you find maybe more flow in your voice with this kind of, you know what you understand what I mean?
I believe so.
Yeah, so with a big phrase, you start a little bit more easier and growing it to the high point and then like relax again a little bit, not so tense all the time. And the other thing in the interpretation, I think also this is very heavy aria, and but I a little bit would like more contrast with the first part, what is very dramatic, and then the second part, what is very, very lyric. You know, it's quite much. It's always this aria is very much like for the bass. Is Verdi is confutatis from the Verdi Requiem. It's like same kind of. In the beginning, it's very, very dramatic, and then it started really lyric place, really lyric. So and it's nice to hear really the contrast with them. That is really clear, and that's also show your skills that you can give us a really dramatic thing, and then you know also how to sing lyric, because there is nothing more beautiful than a dramatic voice singing lyrically. You know, this is really, really rare. So you can, and then the contrast is bigger, and then this is very, very nice. Really, really, you show your skills then. So you can think about it also. Okay, but thank you. It's very nice.
Thank you.
Yes, Jason, excellent. I'm sorry I had to listen to this through the iPad, because I'm sure the live was even greater. The only thing I would say basically to you, the same thing that I said to Merced, that when you sing in Italian, trust the vowels to convey the meaning. Don't pound the consonants so much. That happens a lot in English, not to mention German, but in Italian, the consonants are very, very sweet. So you don't need to say, for example, che in suo furor, tu che ci fai. Just go, tu che ci fai. Very, very, very light on the consonants.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Otherwise,
okay. Danielle, are you done? Okay.
Yep.
So as I said earlier, you have to speak. Like you have to tell the story with this. Like you're talking to your friend. So we sing on vowel. We elongate the vowel. Consonants is very fast. Some of those voiced consonants, we use it and it fit the breath naturally without our, But lower breathing is essential. You have to sit on those notes. And then you cannot push the voice. I noticed that you are saying the word before you can even bring the breath up. So what we call it rubato. You can go, you get to, so you can go, you know what I mean? You have to bring breath in, and then it happens in split millisecond, but you have to move your breath support muscle before saying any word. So if you say all this word again and again and again, you don't think about it, you will just do it. Like I'm not preparing how I am going to say, I'm just saying it. So that will be the difference at your level of a career. And I've been hearing you, so I love your voice. And all these things, you can think about it. You are very smart. You know what you are doing. So if you think about it, it will help you. At the beginning of your voice, you were eating up the sound inside of your mouth because the voice was not going out this way. Therefore, everyone who are listening this, think about how the breath is going out of your instrument, like blowing the candles. That direction voice have to go. So what we call it squillo, that will cut through heavy orchestra. it will cut through. Also, it will lightening the high note. I want you to do us a favor. I'm about to ask you something.
Okay.
After the intermission, the last section, most of the people, they run out of energy, but you did an excellent job. Now take a deep breath. Put your breath down onto the bottom of your butt, not up here. And take that one more time, only after that long intermission. Last portion of it.
Okay.
So move air, don't listen to your voice. If things are going right, if fast airs are moving for the high notes, you will not be able to hear your own voice in your ear because you are sitting inside the middle of it.
Okay.
Now I can't hear you.
You are muted, honey. I am sorry, I asked such a difficult spot, but you are managing it. I see progress in it. I know you are a little bit confused at the moment what you're hearing. Honey, you do not listen to your own voice, you feel it. You feel what's coming back from war against. So when you sing, you're not singing you. I am small person, so I have to feel I am ringing the entire auditorium. Otherwise, I can compete with the 200-pound, 6 feet tall tenor, you see? So we're not pushing the voice, we ring it. And I think you were trying, so keep explore. And you need to get onto the Young Artist program. And we can help you and connect you with some of these companies, reference, introducing you to someone else we know. So this is where we are. So come back to our breakout session and we'll talk about it, okay? All right, now we have Carrie.
We have Carl next as our volunteer.
Hello? You can hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Hello.
My name is Carl Young, and I am clearly a dinosaur. I am 56 years old, but I've been singing since I was in high school, and loved it. You know, doing the shower, you know, singing and whatnot. And my friends told me that I was good enough. I should probably at least explore the possibility of doing this, if not for a living, at least for fun, and to, you know, to share this with other people. So I decided to join and start private tutorage, and I've done that. And so hopefully hopefully I can get better. Today I will be singing for you Ridna Mata Moya. It is a Ukrainian folk song. Ridna Mata Moya, ti noche ne dospala, ti vodela mane upalja kraj sela. I v daravu daleku ti mane na zri provođala. I rušnik važevane na šťastja dala. I v daravu daleku ti mane na zri provođala. I rušnik važevane na šťastja na dolu dala. Haina nomus vetierus anista doriška. Isoleni luis aljavini gai. I tvoja nezradljiva materijenska laskava uzmiška. I za samučini oči haroši tvoji. I tvoja nezradljiva materijenska laskava uzmiška. I za samučini oči haroši blakitni tvoji. Sorry about that, folks, but I was cold and not warmed up, but thank you. Thank you very much.
Christian?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Singing is a really nice hobby, let's say. And that's nice to hear that you have done it already so long time.
Yes.
Do you have some singing teacher in there or something?
I do. I have a singing teacher here. I live in California. I have an excellent singing teacher that's coaching me.
Okay, good. So he or she?
It's a she.
Yeah, she can advise you with the, of course, with the main things and few things what I see now, what you can think when you're singing, and also doing the exercise, let's say. Also already in exercises is your position of position of singing.
Okay.
You know, it's very important that you feel your long and free neck,
right,
all the time, and you also feel freedom in your body that is really open already. And always when you start the phrase, you feel that you're breathing. When you breathe, is actually the most important thing is not that you take air, but that you open your instrument.
Right. Understood.
That's and you feel it when you feel that the diaphragm is going down. Also, your throat is opening.
Right. Like tuning your instrument to make sure that it's
Yes. And especially open your instrument. That's very important.
Understood.
That you really feel always this freedom in there, and you keep it open. When you breathe down, you keep open yourself from here also.
Okay.
With the breathing, but remember, with the breathing, not that you're doing here something,
right,
but that you feel and keep yourself open. That's very important thing.
Okay.
You're seeing this Ukraine. It was Ukrainian language, yes?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's Ukrainian.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have a note here. I probably can help you if you come to our course with the because I speak Russian and they are very close. So if you want to work with more with some Russian songs or Ukrainian songs, you are very welcome to join us. And if you send me a note from the internet, so
I would like to do that very much.
I can prepare you with help you with this Slavic languages. So it's you can do the other pieces. And if you have some Russian songs or something, then it's also possible.
Yeah, I'd like to explore that more. My wife lives in Ukraine, and she's a speech pathologist, and so she is helping me with the Ukrainian and the Russian pronunciation. Because as an American, it's very difficult. I always end up sounding like an American trying to speak Ukrainian or trying to speak Russian. Absolutely. I want to speak better. I want to be at least be able to pronounce the words correctly.
Yeah, absolutely. And this takes time, you know. It means that we really read it first a little bit and going slowly and phrase by phrase. So that's why it's important. But yeah, but good. Thank you.
Ulla.
Yeah, hey, how wonderful that! Thank you for sharing this piece. It's so beautiful, and it's always a treat to see and to hear somebody sing a song that somehow he or she likes very much.
I do enjoy this song. It's a traditional song. It's about the movement from almost childhood into manhood is really what it's about.
Wow.
It's a
big song, a big story.
It's a man's song to his mother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Time is up.
Is it time up?
As you are speaking too long, you eating up all the times. So now I just want to, warning. Okay, when we want to know you, but as much as we get to know you, time is up.
Okay.
Not a problem.
All right. So Danielle, do you have anything to say?
No, of course not. Except that I love your voice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Russian expert, Finnish, Swedish expert, German, Italian, French, English, Chinese, Korean. I mean, we cover real international. So my American students are singing songs in Chinese and Korean, also in Russian, because now we do this all in native language, and of course Spanish. Yeah. So our program is incredible. Write to us at webmaster@aamsopera.com, and we will connect with you. Also, whenever you start your first phrase, you coming right into the right spot with the breath on it, because you are a natural singer. You do not have a very, very bad habit, not like some of our young singers.
Thank you.
So you started in position, then you are not continuous pull through breath, so you run out of it. But then when you get excited, it comes right here around your nose, squill, or what I was talking about. It just happening naturally. So this is for the natural singers. This is how our breath is moving. So it is happening. So you have that very, very natural, habit. So all you need is just a little more of a steady breath support.
A little work
a little more, because you have the basic and you have a wonderful voice. Okay.
Thank you. Can you put your contact in the comments, please? Because I would love to be able to do that.
We put in a chat section. We will.
Perfect.
Okay. Now we need to move on to Marguerite.
Okay. Thank you.
And if we have a time, we will hear from Anne also. So we may want to rush in a little bit. Marguerite?
Hi.
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 Yes.
Hello.
Hear me? Hello. I cannot see you for any reason. It's okay.
It's okay. We will get you.
I don't see. Oh,
there
no.
you are.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes time.
Hi.
Yes. Hi, my name is Margherita, and I'll be singing Quando me ne vo from La Bohème by Puccini. Thank you.
Okay, bravo, Margarita. You have such a talent to be inside your role.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's so important. There are always singers with voices, but there are seldom singers who are singing with their soul. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I
Really,
was not ready to sing today. I just got to know that there's a spot available. I just put on YouTube. I was like, I'm gonna find an accompaniment, and I found the orchestration. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. So and I really
wow,
wanted to sing.
that's good. So you have the courage. People need to have you need to have courage if you want to be a singer. Very good, very good.
Thank you.
The only thing that I would say, I loved everything that you say and how you sing. I think that you could benefit in thinking about little more about breathing also with your spine. Somehow I feel your everything moves very well here in front, but it would help if you had also the spine and the back side of your body to support your thoughts. That you feel also that maybe you can think that you're singing to somebody who's behind you. That could help you.
I see.
Yeah, it would help the pipe, the singing pipe here to be on this position instead of being a little bit in front of you. Yes, you see all these resonators that they are on top of each other instead of having something in front of you. That's something that you can think about it.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, then forget it. Yeah, but very well sung. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I like very much. And if you say that you just think what I'm thinking, oh, okay, I sing that. It's fantastic. You have really nice voice, a really nice voice exactly for this role. And your style is fantastic. You're very sovereign. Important in this area is also what is actually good for a singing, and also if you try to connect the singing and the interpretation is this relaxation, that you're really relaxed and very like you're like a higher from everybody. You're like, and they're really relaxed. You feel breathing freely, and you just sing. You just let it come out with this voice and from you. That's very and what we see in your body, that you're really relaxed and your breathing is very relaxed. And that's also that's good for the singing and good for the interpretation for this role, I think. And this sounds very nice, very nice. Thank you very much. Really good.
Thank you,
Daniel.
Margarita, yeah, great job. I know how hard this aria is, like attacking on an E and in unison with the violins. It's so rare to hear it in tune the way you did. Just a couple of things. I assume you speak Spanish, right?
I don't. I'm Armenian, actually. Yes, I'm not Hispanic. I'm Armenian.
Okay, you have very little accent, so just beware of, as Myra said before, beware. I know a lot of coaches in the States tell you that you need to double consonants to emphasize. Just know that that's not true. Like if you double a consonant in Italian, you change the meaning of a word. So, for example, like bellezza. Yeah, you need two L's, two Z's. Bellezza. And when you have voiced consonants, for example, B, Z, G. Be careful of back in my days, it was called vocal frying. I don't know if they use this expression anymore. Yes. So the consonant B always have the risk of frying. Try to stay on the breath, bellezza, and don't make the B fall into the throat.
I see.
Della bellezza, no, della bellezza.
I see.
That breaks the line. And a very important thing at the end, Puccini wrote a diminuendo on the B.
Oh, yeah.
So this should be like you're sticking the knife into Marcello's heart with forte. Senti, and then once he's dead, you take it out, and that's the piano. Ti morir. That's very important. It's the most important thing of this aria, and it's very hard also to do. So make sure you practice it. Unfortunately, this recorded track didn't give you the time to breathe very well before, but you should be. It's good. That you should breathe very well, and then Matti senti forte diminuendo di morir. Don't rush it. That's very important.
Yeah, this track wasn't the best, and I didn't have my accompanist, like accompaniment, like on my phone or somewhere. So, yeah, sorry about that. But thank you so much for the comments. They were really, really helpful.
Margarita, congratulations. It's fantastic you did not prepare and you did it on the spot. So that is really good. Now, since we are talking about Italian, when you say bello, be, you're thinking about what's beautiful, looking at the baby. Be, so you use that be. So if you really express, it will come in place without trying hard. Also, it is tantori. Every R in Italian, you do not need to roll the R unless it's after before consonants. In between vowels, we do not roll. Tantori, not tantori, we don't do that. So be careful with that. When you come in, like he said, the reason at the end is a pianissimo. He wants the composer, Puccini wanted, is to tease him. Da 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 da, di mori. So that is the reason why it's soft. So if you put that into drama, so when I prepare auditions, I go through in my living room, pretend Mazzetto, this Marcello in this case, if it's a Cerlina Mazzetto, I put so invisible person in front of me or behind me and act around, walking around my living room. Prepare these feelings. So I know it is not easy to sing in your own room, prepare this accompaniment, but you can come in a little bit later than accompaniment. So you have a good breath, what he was talking about. So you have to come in pianissimo. See, take a time to come in pianissimo and then build into. The A is supposed to be soft. You're thinking, oh, by the way, and you, that's the purpose.
Yes.
All right. So very, very good. So if you have any more questions, write to us. We don't have time to give you written comments at the moment. I see Joseph, who sang for us the last time, is here. I see Maria is here from Tampere, Finland. And do you want to sing 2 minutes for us? We have 2 minutes. Any? Miss Moreno?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't because I'm at work right now, so I'm just listening.
That's all right.
But I wish I could. I wish I could.
It is okay. So you can come back at 3 o'clock for ask all the questions. Now I think we want to open up for Q&A. Yes. Any questions about our program or what we meant, our comments today? So Nicholas, if you have, Joseph, if you have any questions, Maria, if you are not at work, we love to see you from last summer.
I have a general question.
Yes.
Yes, I have a general question about the young artist programs in Europe. And I was wondering if I'm 23 and I'm currently going to do my master's and I'll be done when I'm 25. Do you think it's a good age to apply for young artist programs in Europe? And what are the most requirements, I guess? Like, am I too young or am I in the right age? yes, I would like to hear more about that.
Ulla, would you like to address?
Yeah, I can say something. You would be just the right age, I think, at that age. There isn't with that name, young artist programs. There isn't so much in Europe, but there are opera studios in different universities and in different opera houses too. So that's something that you might want to check out. And they are very good places for a young singer to start, because there you can start with smaller roles, and then you'll get to bigger roles, and then you get to know everybody, and you get an agent, and you have time. When you're in Europe, you'll have the time to go auditioning for agents and for the houses. Yeah, I
Yes.
think that you're just the right age for your voice to be master at that age.
Thank you. For that, we call it young artist program. Europeans, usually they have an opera studio.
Yeah.
So there is a Cologne opera studio. Every opera companies have opera studio. In order to get into that studio, you almost need to be good enough. So in case they need a quick rehearsal artist, if something happened to main artist, sometimes they pick a singer from this studio to stand in. And here we call it young artist program. There is opera studio. It's a little bit different, but yes, if you come at 3 o'clock, I will share my screen. I will share these informations with you. First of all, you need to go through your high-end, your master's program. You are so good, one or another year or so, you will be there. So you want to get ready for entire package. Means you're almost speaking French, Italian, German, English most, and you can add a Russian, Armenian. I mean, you can bring these Armenian art songs in it. So every time there is an encore after the recital, you can bring your own native, Russian, Ukrainian.
That's what I always do. That's what I always do.
So you keep up with it. Or Spanish, you know what I mean? Okay. So it is good to do that. And do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. So I'm studying at the Catholic University of America right now. I'm a Bachelor of Music. I'm studying a Bachelor of Music in musical theater, but I'm thinking of transferring to this college in Florida that would be a BFA in musical theater instead of a BM in musical theater. And I was wondering if I was still allowed to do performance artist internships and stuff with a BFA.
Yes, it depends on your resume and your singing level. My student, unlikely any other, hopefully they're not listening. They are such an old fashion, but I'm not. I teach classic, musical theater, pop, rock. One of my students won the competition singing I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. Remember that? Kevin Costner, that movie, okay? So, and jazz. It does not matter what repertoire you sing. First, you sing with your natural voice. Like if I'm learning to play violin, I won't worry about if I'm going to be in symphony orchestra or pop or country fiddle. I just need to play violin well enough for any repertoires. Then next comes the style, not how you sing differently. So musical theater, we do right belting. What we call it fine vocal fold closure in opera. And we use that in opera as well as musical theater. Some young singers has a not so healthy habit doing a bad belting, pushing the chest voice up and cracking it. But even chest, it mixes with the head and whistle registers mix with the chest. So all it is about what Miss Ulla said, breath support, using the instrument, as Professor Christian said, and knowing the language. So if you want to do internship in any opera house, you take Italian 101, German 101, don't take in the college. take it in the community college where the tuition is low. You may not need to take a final exam, but you learn something. Okay, so every language, at least 101 at Catholic University of America, 101 to 104. 4 semesters of these 4 languages are required. So when you graduate from Catholic University of America as a voice major, you already have this. But as a musical theater major, you don't have it. Does not mean musical theater major cannot do opera. Listen to Sarah Brightman did a musical theater first, but she was singing all different repertoires. Okay, hope that helps. Talk to me more, okay, Anne?
Yes, it does. I would love to
All right.
talk to you more some other time, like email or something.
Right. You are in Washington, D.C.
Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
Any other questions before we go? Nick? Mrs. Stratton? And we have Nicholas. I will write here again. Write to us. Webmaster at, oh, I misspelled. It's a master. Webmaster at AAMSopera.com. Please write to us and then we will try to address all your questions and might give you comments in written. Marguerite? Oh, okay. So, and then come back at 3 o'clock and we will continue this conversation. Okay?
Thank you everyone for being here today. We hope to see you soon in our future classes. Thank you to our lovely presenters as well. It's always lovely to see you as always. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you again at 3 o'clock for their session in the breakout room.
So 3 o'clock is in half an hour.
Yes.
About, yes.
Yes, they are in Finland time.
Yeah, sorry,
This is a very
3
different
o'clock
time here,
Eastern
yeah.
Standard
Okay.
Time.
Okay.
Happy to clarify.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you use the
22
same
p.m.
link?
22 p.m. for you.
No, there's another link for that.
Yes, separate.
Yeah.
And 21 p.m. for Danielle. All right.
Yeah.
We are
Okay.
international.
Yeah.
See
Bye.
you. So long. Auf Wiedersehen.
Thank you.
Arrivederci.
You.
Bye-bye.
You. Bye.
Bye bye.